What is going on? Charles Botensten here. We are on time, 9:10 a.m. Happy Monday, everyone. Hair is a little disheveled, but that doesn't matter. I just want to make sure that we are on. Okay, good. So nobody can text through. So allocating your time. It's funny when I heard Jeff Bezos say that he is trying to save 30 seconds when he's brushing his teeth. That's when I really said, holy shit, this guy's super busy, because most of the calendars, to be honest, I'm looking at my calendar right now, most of the calendars are wide open. They allow things to happen to them. They allow people like me to call you to take your time. They allow other people to email you to take your time. That's not the way it should be, okay? You should allocate the first part of your morning just religiously to whatever you're looking to change, okay? Number one is you have to allocate it towards your number one thing, all right? Obviously, Gary Keller's talked about that. It's super easy, to say, to do once, twice, 3 times, but to consistently do it. I'll give you this, there's this guy, Tim Smith, that he's out in California, and he sells roughly every single year $500 million worth of real estate. $500 million worth of real estate. That's insane, okay? That means he has his processes, he's got everything ready every single day, and he does the exact same thing every single day. Every single day he goes in and he does the exact same thing. That's allocating your time. So we're gonna talk about 2 things, and then we're obviously gonna make our sales calls. So the first thing is allocating your time. You have to figure out every single month what's your number one thing, okay? You have to dial it in for the year. So our theme this year is business development, okay? So I'll just talk about myself. I'll talk about actually last year. This will maybe pertain to you a little bit more, is that last year was health. I was eating sugar all the time. I was not exercising. I was not meditating. What's going on, Chris L? I was a mess. And I would say I blame, first of all, obviously it's completely my fault, okay? So I don't blame anyone, but I look at it as I didn't have a why. I don't even know how people even did business with me. I was such a mess. I was all over the place. I biked on weekends. That was my only exercise. And then I just started actually reading and saying, oh, okay, so when I have sugar, it makes you not concentrate. It makes you to not only not concentrate, but you actually don't have the drive. I was also, if you want to talk about it, a little too much. And that's a big thing. That's part of your health, okay? How much testosterone do you have? How much energy do you have? How much enthusiasm do you have? So I said, you know what? I'm going to try it for 1 week, all right? I'm not going to eat any sugar. I'm just going to have water. And then I started reading, oh, okay, water's actually really good for your skin. I think, Chris, you mentioned that. I put nothing on my skin. Water's very good for your skin. Your brain is obviously, I think, 75% water or even higher. I started noticing, okay, I'm not breaking out as much, okay? I actually understand that I have a little bit more drive when I'm not pleasuring myself. Okay, all right, so we're gonna add that in. What's going on? And then, ironically enough, if you wanna take it there, I started extending this, and I was saying, okay, by Friday, I'm more confident. I'm joking around, I'm more enthusiastic, I'm sleeping better. We're gonna keep that. The water, we're definitely gonna keep that in there. I started learning about what the greens do for you. So I started eating greens. Ironically enough, I started actually going to the bathroom a lot. All right, no fap for a month after my daughter was born. That's awesome. That's the way it should be, is you just take things that work for you and then you implement it and then you just push other things out of the way. I noticed that when I went out drinking, I was hungover, I didn't wake up early, and I said, you know what, this is all fucked, because I'm trying to build a business, I'm saying this to you guys, but I wasn't actually living it, okay? There's a lot of fake people out there, okay? I was that person last year. This year, I'm saying, you know what, let's be vulnerable and say, this is what happened, and these are the consequences, okay? My relationships, I was dating 6s when I wanted to date 7s, okay? Business-wise, I was not paying the taxes that I need to on the business that I was actually completing. So I was like, all right, that's great. I need to get off the sugary drinks. I'll tell you one thing, talking about sugar, is if you could do one thing for your life, that is it. It feeds cancer, it makes you unfocused, it rips out your intestines, your gut hates it, and it literally in your gut bacteria, okay, your microbiome, if you want to call it that, It literally just, it leaks out of your gut. And then when they say you have a leaky gut, it then goes into the rest of your body, your bloodstream, it goes into the rest, and then you have inflammation. So when you actually have someone that is, I'll tell you this, is that when the girls have that little thing, that midsection, that's inflammation, okay? They're not eating properly. You shouldn't have that. No one should have that. Okay, that's the way that you should actually think about it, is that when you have inflammation or you're going to the gym and you still have a gut, what is that? Oh, that's actually not eating correctly, because you're sweating, you're working out, but the problem is you're not eating right. And then your body, so say this is your intestine, we'll just go over this really quick. Say this is your intestine and there's sugar that's hitting it. Sugar's not good, okay? Sugar that is from strawberries and bananas, that's fine, because that's actually natural sugar. That's actual fructose, okay? As opposed to high fructose corn syrup, which is a dilated version and a microscopic version of actual sugar canes and everything else. So your body says, okay, and then, by the way, it has fiber as well. Fiber makes you poop, but it also fills you up. So you need to have natural things, because it actually has the amount that you should need. It's nature. You know, your body will tell you, these are too many bananas, these are too many sugars, these are too many melons, okay? That has sugar in it, but it'll tell you that. It also shreds your teeth, okay? We'll go into allocating the time. I know I'm on a diatribe right now. I don't even know what that means, a diatribe, monologue. So this is your intestine, okay? Things start hitting it. It could be alcohol, overuse of alcohol. It could be stress. It could be, Chris is preaching it right now. It could be sugar, whatever it is. So your body says, that's not good, okay? So what does it do? It starts building a wall around your intestines. It starts building a wall around your liver, around everything that's around your abdominal area. It starts building a wall, so it's inflammation. Inflammation continues, and you keep on eating like shit, that then turns into worse things, okay? Like clogged arteries, like heart attacks, like, you know, if you really want to go there, cancer and death, you know, continuously over time, okay? The best way to do it is, what does your pee smell like? How often do you go to the bathroom? What does your skin look like? Does your skin have a lot of birthmarks on it? Because that's your body just exploding out. It can't handle it, so it explodes out onto your skin. So when you break out, or when you have birthmarks, or you have all these things on your body, you're like, why do I have that? It's because your body inside is actually not, it's saying, we can't deal with this, so we need to push it out, and it does to your skin, and then that's what causes literally everything. I've noticed since I don't, and I sweat. This morning I went through 3 bottles of water, probably actually 4 bottles of water at hot athletic yoga. Hot athletic yoga is exactly what it sounds like. It's insane, it's intense. And I should have more acne on my face. I should have it on my legs, because I'm bouncing around. I'm all over the place. Chronic fatigue. I stopped eating bread. Yeah, that's the second thing, is too many carbohydrates. Carbohydrates and gluten, you've already know, I've said it before, is glue. That's where the root word comes from. It glues the bread together. It glues the pita bread together, the regular bread together, muffins, it's all over the place, and it tastes good. It's easy. It really is the devil. It really is the devil. Chris, please put the YouTube channel that I always forget, but they break down what it actually does scientifically. Where is it? Yeah. So allocating your time. Going back to the actual title of the video, is that there's 3 things. So last year was health. This year is business development. What I've learned. Great. Exactly. So you have to have a theme for the entire year. You know, I've already said it, Mark Zuckerberg, if he does 3 things, 3 big things, it's a big successful year. I thought I needed to implement like 50 or 60 different things. That's not the case. So this year it's business development. I say, okay, what do I need to do per month to bring in more business? There's 2 ways. One is new business, which is people that have no idea who we are. The other is past business and getting referrals. Okay, so I said, we have no plan for new business, let's work on that. So this month, allocating my time is, I have a theme every single month. I'm looking at it, and every single month there's a different theme around the ultimate theme. The ultimate theme is business development. So this month is, okay, call people that have their apartment on the market for sale by owners. Next month, okay, let's send out newsletters. But I need to implement this for the first month before I can move on to the newsletters, because if this doesn't become a habit, this is not going to become a habit. And now, but by the way, time is still going. Time is still moving, okay? So you have to have a macro theme before you have a micro theme every single month, and then a super micro theme, which is every single day. What do you need to do by what time? And that's your number 1 thing, okay? Doesn't matter what you, like right now, my relationships are suffering, but that's not my number one thing. That's not my number one thing for multiple reasons. I come home late. If she sleeps over, then I don't get as much good sleep. I might be hungover because I had glasses of wine or liquor or whatever. That's not my number one thing, okay? I know that once I dial in my actual health and my business, that the relationships will come. And I'm not talking about family relationships. Those are always tight. But my macro theme does not include the relationships. Okay? It doesn't include the bullshit back and forth when I'm at work, which is, oh, how was your weekend? Great. How was your weekend? Awesome. Okay, that's great. Let's do something else. You know, I don't need that. Okay? So here we go. Go over to Facebook Live because that's where we're going to be making our sales calls. Carrie's going to be coming in. Facebook.com/Botensten. All right? See you guys there. Talk to you soon.